How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Everybody getting it funny. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? I come to give you an update in reference to Erykah. Erykah was from El Paso, Texas, and she was murdered, and she was found inside her apartment. Complex, murdered. And this happened on, I did a video reference to this August 8th, 2016, which is still in the same month. And they couldn't find out what had happened to her, so they went to the neighbors and stuff, and the neighbors let them know that they saw a light-skinned guy between the hours of 6 and 7, and he was in the complex of the building and stuff. So after that, they had went to the father and stuff, and they wanted to find out, you know, what was going on, what was the persons inside of, you know, the house, and, you know, what was, well, not the person, they wanted to find out about Erykah and stuff. So stepfather sat down and he told them that Erykah was an escort, allegedly, and they said he said that she was preparing for a date earlier that day. Now, they had went to her phone records and stuff because they wanted to, you know, trace back to try to find out exactly what had happened and stuff. So they got a warrant for phone records and stuff, and basically they checked her phone records, and there was multiple times that Anthony Bowden had called. Now, here is Anthony Bowden, the 21-year-old light-skinned person that the neighbors had saw. Okay, allegedly that's the man they saw. So basically, they checked the records and stuff, her phone records and stuff, and they also noticed that it was the same number that was coming up. Now, from the cell phone tower at 123 Chelsea Boulevard, around 7:44 p.m., they noticed that the call came in. Then they noticed that it was located on, then the towers had showed it was on Cal Street at 8 p.m. Now, at that time, around 8 p.m., remember, she was killed. She was found, her body was found at 8:30. But between that 8 o'clock phone record, her phone rang. They had access to the time, you know, her phone had ring. And once they realized that, you know, they saw the track records that they wanted to try to find out surveillance and stuff, and, you know, they saw the footage of someone of this location, you know, because they checked the phone records and stuff, and they checked the location where it was coming from as far as the tower. So as they checked the tower and stuff, they noticed that the phone record was coming from a surveillance camera. They picked it up, and it was a nearby business of a blue 1970 Chevrolet E Camino. Okay, with the license plates, had Washington license plates on it, you know, and they also noticed that it had drove to the complex, and they saw a call from that spot where the car was at. They saw the call from that spot. That's how they picked up from the cell records and stuff. So that location, basically, Big Brother was watching through the surveillance video and stuff. They saw the surveillance and they saw that time. They checked the phone records, they saw that time. They checked her phone records, they saw that time. And everything went straight to Anthony. "21 years old. Now, Anthony is allegedly from the Fort Bliss, and he was a soldier. Is a soldier. Now, they locked him up, basically. $750,000 bond, and he's being held at detention center in El Paso, Texas. Allegedly, he's the one who did it, you know. So you know, it's still an ongoing investigation and stuff. They have to try to find more information in reference to that. So, you know, rest in peace, Erykah. And the thing about it is that allegedly a friend had called up, Michael had called up a friend, allegedly the killer, had called the friend up and said that he had just killed her. So allegedly that's the whole story that's going to be transpiring. Of course, this is coming out today, so I don't know, it's a little bit of it leaking out and stuff, but it just happened as far as investigation. It's been out there for a second, but I noticed that more information is coming out. So as far as investigation going, you know, it's going to be more to this story that's going to, if you track back to my past records, you can get more information about to that video and stuff as far as a lot more detailed information, okay? So basically, I just want to put this out here in reference to an update on her life, okay? So thank you for watching, and I want to let you know I love you, and thank you for watching. Catch the radio.